Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make a Mushroom Alfredo Pasta recipe. Now this recipe is completely plant-based, so I'm going to be showing you how I use different ingredients to kind of mimic the different flavors that you would find in a traditional Alfredo pasta. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the recipe. We are going to start by boiling some water for your cashews. Then we are going to leave 2 cups of our cashews soak with the boiling water for at least 30 minutes. This will help the cashews blend more easily and smoothly. If you're capable of planning in advance, unlike me, you can also leave your cashews soaking overnight instead of with the boiling water. Next, we are going to boil some water for the pasta. I am adding some salt so the water can come to a boil faster, and I'm also adding olive oil so the pasta doesn't stick. Once the water is boiling, you can add your pasta, cover, and reduce. Next, I'm going to dice half of the onion. You want to cut it in half from the root to the base like I show you here. Then make slices towards the root while keeping the root together. If your onion is large enough, cut some slices parallel to the cutting board without cutting all the way to the root. Lastly, dice in the opposite way until you reach the root. For the garlic, crush 2 cloves with the back side of your knife so the peel comes off more easily. Then repeat the same onion dicing steps. Next, I'm slicing 2 portobello mushrooms and 2 bunches of oyster mushrooms. You want your pieces somewhere around the same size of the width of your pasta. Once your pasta is al dente, remove from the stove. Place a bowl under the strainer so you can collect some of that golden pasta water. You definitely cannot skip this step as this will help thicken and flavor your sauce. Strain your cashews and add them to a blender. Then add 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, the juice of 1 lemon, 1 cup of your golden pasta water, 1 teaspoon of salt, and a lot of black pepper. Blend until it is very smooth. If you don't have a high-speed blender, this might take up to 2 minutes and you might still not reach a super smooth consistency, but it will still work. Next, I'm heating up 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil and adding my onions and garlic and cooking until fragrant. Then I'm adding the mushrooms and cooking on high heat for 1 minute. It's okay if things start sticking to the pan a little bit. Adding the white wine will deglaze the pan and get all those flavors back into the dish. The alcohol will burn out completely with the heat, but feel free to leave out if you don't have some in hand. You can deglaze your pan with almost any liquid you have. Cook your mushrooms for 2 to 3 minutes until you have reduced the liquid from the wine and mushrooms. Then season with some salt, pepper, add your cashew sauce, and 1 more cup of your pasta water. Once the sauce liquid has reduced, fold in your pasta until it is well coated with your sauce. Lastly, top with some vegan Parmesan cheese, some pepper, and the herbs. I hope you enjoyed watching this delicious plant-based recipe, and if you did, please make sure to subscribe to our channel for more fresh videos.